Hello everyone and welcome to another Playopolis board game video. I'm Jamie and this is Ben.
Hi there. Hi there. Wrong person.
Hey man. Today we're going to be previewing some brand new board games that have just come out that you can get your hands on. So I'll go first.
Yep, what have you got?
First up I have Scott Pilgrim's precious little card game.
You're very excited about this.
I'm very excited about this. I love Scott Pilgrim, although not necessarily the comics. I haven't read them, and this is primarily based on the comics. So in this game, you can play as any of Scott Pilgrim's gang. So there's quite a few playable characters, and what you're trying to do is defeat Ramona, who is Scott Pilgrim's new lady friend.
Yes.
Defeat her 7 evil exes, I think.
I only saw the film.
What did you think of the film?
I saw it once. I remember enjoying it at the time.
So this game tries to bridge retro video games with teen sort of drama and awkwardness. That's always been Scott Pilgrim's thing. So yeah, there are drama cards.
Drama.
And as you can imagine, some characters, they like a bit of drama, other characters don't. So that's quite an interesting dependency on who you're playing as.
Yeah. The game doesn't take up much of the box.
It doesn't, no. So it is a deck building card game for 1 to 4 players. And it's quite a big box for that. So I'd be interested to see, how much sort of replayability you're going to get from it and how much meat there is in this box.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty excited to try it. I love Scott Pilgrim. And I think the art style is really, really cool. So that was Scott Pilgrim. Really excited for that. What have you got up next, Ben?
I have what I believe to be called Taki.
Take?
There's a hyphen. I'm going to go with Taki.
Okay. So what is Taki?
Taki is a game where you're controlling 2 rival, I think it's council groups, and you're trying to gain influence over the province. And you do this by taking different characters from the centre of the board, which is the audience, and moving them into your own personal court, and they've each got different effects that they have on the game, like moving people around, stealing people from the enemy, and possibly knocking some off.
Okay, so I looked on the box and it has quite a crazy player count.
I don't remember the
Have you
player
not
count.
seen?
I'm going to have
pretty sure
another
it
look.
said- I'm pretty sure I saw 99. Was that age?
You are looking at the ages.
I was looking at age.
10 to 99. It's a 2-player game.
I was thinking that's a ridiculous number of people. It's
Yeah.
actually only for 2 people.
It's for 2 players.
Okay.
Not 99.
But that could be a 10-year-old and a 99-year-old.
If that's what you're going to try.
Sure.
Another thing I noticed about the box is that the artwork is markedly different to the pieces in the game. The artwork is all very highly detailed and kind of exciting looking, and then
looking at the
tokens
board,
and the board
it's
are very
cutie.
minimalist and
Yes, that is unusual. For sure.
yeah.
But
I'm not going to say I felt cheated, but I felt wrong.
These tokens are very cool though. Nice weight to them.
Yeah, they're all
Love a
very
game
nice. And at first I thought the bag was completely worthless. But you put things in it and jumble it around for random picking.
This is a bag in a bag.
The bag inside the bag is the one I thought was worthless.
Delivered to
the
us.
bag holding the bag is very useful.
I
holding
see.
something.
We'll pack that one away. Ooh. But the theme looks cool.
Yes.
I've got to say, I prefer this art style to the one inside. But
so do I. But maybe that's only because I saw it first.
good moustache on that guy.
It's a powerful moustache.
Very.
But that is Taki from what I know.
Next up, I have Pandemic Rising Tide.
That's exciting.
So Ben, when you think pandemic, what's your first thought?
I think of failure.
Okay.
And then diseases and pandemics.
Because in this game, you're not curing diseases. You're trying to protect all of the population from this rising tide. And the way in which you do this is, again, just like normal pandemic, you work together and cooperate, and each of the characters will have different abilities. So it's really important to prioritise certain roles, certain jobs.
Yeah. When is this set?
So, from my research, it's anywhere from the 18th century up to modern-day Netherlands.
Got it.
It's a pretty broad theme.
It's very specific.
It's a pretty broad theme. It's very specific.
But I do like this because I've played a lot of Pandemic Legacy, and as a result, regular Pandemic's a bit boring to me now. So the idea of Reign of Cthulhu or Pandemic Rising Tide, it's different, it's interesting, and I want to give it a try because Pandemic is a winning formula.
I've only played the original a few times and I've lost every time, but I like the idea of Rise of Cthulhu.
Oh, okay, but not Rising Tide.
Rising Tide? No, it looks good.
Good, glad to hear it.
Yeah, it took some thought, but it does.
It did. I thought you broke for a moment. Anyway, that is Rising Tide. So Ben, that was Pandemic. I'm excited to try it. What?
As am I.
What have you got next?
So next, I have... Christ.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
Gaia Project.
Gaia Project.
Gaia Project.
Okay.
There's
What is Gaia Project?
Gaia Project is a game where you're in space a lot. There's a lot of it, and you're going from planet to planet, colonising them with mines and Gaia projects.
Ben, I don't know what to pick up, man. There's
a
so
lot.
much in here.
There's
Let's have a look at these.
there's more than I managed to look at.
So it says on the box this is a Terra Mystica game.
It is.
What does that mean?
Not 100%, but
Okay.
that's what it is.
Terra Mystica.
Terra Mystica.
The box also claims that its upper time is 150 minutes.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
But
You know the one thing it doesn't have for
What's
a
that?
game this size? Player aids or reference sheets.
that's not good.
It's got one, but you can only use it if you're playing single player.
I'll tell you one thing about 4X games. You get value for money in the box, don't you?
You do.
There's a lot in here. I don't know what any of it means, but
No.
I'm
But-
sure someone will tell us in the comments.
Something I like and dislike
Yes.
is the art style. I like the art style for machinery, but not for faces.
Well, there's no face on the cover, so...
There's faces in other places. Oh, and I like this guy. I like this sunglasses wearing dog guy.
Oh, he's like a blue Wookiee.
Yeah, he's fun.
So, next up, I have Dance of the Fireflies, which is sadly not a game based on Joss Whedon's TV show. It's about actual fireflies.
I see.
But that might float your boat. So in this game, you're competing to be the new head gardener. And the way in
Okay.
which you do that is by purchasing flowers by spending your fireflies.
Okie dokie.
And from what I can tell, it's quite easy to pick up. And the art style, what do you think of the art style?
The art style, it's nice. It doesn't jump out at me.
I like it. I'm getting Innis vibes from it. And I really love the
A little
Innis
bit.
art style.
It's not as mosaic-y as Innis.
No, not quite.
But it's very fairy tale-y.
Yeah.
And yes.
So, I don't really know much about this game. I think they could have put a bit more effort into the fireflies and the flowers.
Oh, these are the fireflies.
I think they're the flowers, actually.
These look like crowns, Jamie.
That means they're the fireflies then. And the
them all out
cards
now.
are the flowers.
Got you.
So in this game, there are multiple different coloured flowers. And the way in which you get points is comboing different coloured flowers.
I see.
I never thought I'd say combo flowers. You got some player aids in there,
Oh.
reference cards.
Good. I'll get that in a minute.
We always love them. But
Player
yeah,
aids are gold.
I mean, me throwing that there was me packing it away.
It all counts.
Yeah. Just going to add in some of my talking over the top of
Yep,
it.
and
Everything
done.
will be fine. That was Dance of the Fireflies.
That was Dance of the Fire.
What do you have next? Is this your final game?
It is my final game, and it is Rajas of the Ganges.
Raja of the Ganges. Okay.
Rajas. plural.
Rajas of the Ganges. Sorry, my mistake.
Yes. But it's a worker placement game.
Okay.
The first thing I want to point out.
Yes,
It's
go for it.
probably of the least consequence in the game, but I like it.
Are you
is-
unpopping the elephant's butt?
I was going to try, but there we go. Got it.
Pass
It's
over.
the elephant token, which is the first player token.
Yeah, do you like the look of that?
Yeah. More or less.
Cool.
I'm not grabbed by it immediately, but I'm not always into worker placement games, so I might not be the best judge.
See, I like worker placement games. I was a big fan of, was it Tolkien?
Zolkin.
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 Zolkin. That was really good. This one looks
Right.
interesting. There's lots of different places you can go to presumably
Yes.
make your money, make your resources.
Yeah, it's very visually busy. There's a lot going on.
Yes, that is a busy board. It's like a Where's Wally of worker placement games.
Yes. Other things that I like are the dice, because they're see-through, and I like a see-through dice.
Love a see-through dice.
They're nice. And custom meeple.
That is nice to be fair.
Are always good.
Yeah.
And you know you've win, or you know the game's over, when your money track and your fame track meet together in the middle.
Oh, so you have to be like.
You can focus on one, but it'll take you a while. Because
Oh,
they
that's
start
good.
at opposite ends of the board, or of your track, and then they have to either collide or go past.
Because a lot of games you can kind of just focus on one.
Yes.
So that's interesting that both.
But you'll
are
do a lot better
a
focusing on both.
Requirement. I have made a mess of this. The
I
elephant's butt has fallen out.
Yeah, I ruined it by getting the elephant out.
Good game, man.
That's the elephant in the room.
Good game. So the final game that I have, a final game of the whole
Of the whole video.
video,
video.
is it's heavy. Charterstone.
Charterstone.
Do
What
you
is
know-
Charterstone, James?
So Charterstone is a legacy game, and it's a village building legacy game, which is interesting. I haven't seen a legacy game take on that genre before.
I'll be careful not to open too much.
Yes, exactly. There's actually very little we can show off, and there's not that much we know about the game, because a lot of the joy of legacy games is discovering it for yourself and the secrets that you find inside.
Oh, there's a lot I shouldn't know.
That's a lot of boxes, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to leave those alone, and I'm just going to look
Just
at
have
the
a
board.
good look at the board.
Yeah, don't want spoilers.
But I'm interested to see a Eurogame legacy game for sure.
There's so much board.
I should hope so. In a box this big. But the cool thing is, this does have a lot of story elements like Pandemic Legacy or Seafall. So you're kind of constantly evolving your characters, and you can make choices that will create different branches that you can go off in. Just generic choose your own adventure stuff. But yeah, this is a very nice box. I'm getting Tokaido vibes from it. It's very cool art style.
It looks
as well.
like a Tokaido-y above and below.
That's a really nice summary, Ben.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know anything about the game yet, but I could be right.
So that was the games that are coming out this week. I hope there's something there that you are looking forward to. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. We've got loads of different videos going up, previews of different games. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.